Dear friends, welcome to Friday Focus on Friday the 22nd of January. This is our weekly roundup of church news. On Monday, the Parochial Church Council met on Zoom. The main business of the meeting was to approve the new branding for the church. Some of our church family were involved in the focus groups that met a few months ago to help David, our designer, discern the church's vision and ethos. I can't share the new branding with you just yet because he's got some more work to do on it, but I thought it might be helpful to explain why we need to rebrand the church. In Exodus chapter 31, we find two men called Bezalel and Aholiab, who, along with other craftsmen, were filled with the Holy Spirit and creative gifts to construct and decorate the tabernacle, to make artistic designs for work in gold and silver and bronze, to cut and set stones, to work in wood, and to engage in all kinds of crafts. Now, we may wonder why the tabernacle and subsequently the temple in Jerusalem had to be so beautifully decorated. And the answer is that this is the place where the people went to meet God, to hear him speak to them, and to offer their sacrifices and prayers. God wanted this incredibly special place to look beautiful, to reflect something of his beauty, and to attract people to come and worship. In the New Testament, we don't need a tabernacle or a temple to worship God. Instead, we find God in and through Jesus, which is why I want us to be passionate about Jesus. But where is Jesus to be found? Amongst his people, the church. We are God's temple, built of living stones, and are individually temples of the Holy Spirit. As people went to the tabernacle to find God, we want people to come to us to meet Jesus and to find God. And one of the ways we do that is to make sure we relate to our society in a culturally relevant way. That all of our publicity and website and publications look attractive, beautiful, interesting and engaging, reflecting something of the beauty of God. Just as God filled Bezalel and Aholiab with the Holy Spirit and gifted them with creative abilities, God is still doing that today, which is why we've engaged David, a man filled with the Holy Spirit and creative gifts, to help us. I'm so looking forward to our relaunch when we can roll out the new look St Matthew's and the Minster when lockdown is lifted. Well, after a long discussion with some helpful suggestions, the PCC agreed for the branding to go forward to the next stage of development, which I hope will mean that we'll be able to present it to the church in the next few months. Here are a few other highlights from the PCC meeting. We reviewed our Christmas services and we agreed that in the extraordinary circumstances we managed to offer a wide range of services which appealed to the whole church family and to a number of guests. Carols by Carlight was of course a real highlight and we felt should be repeated next year. Our safeguarding policies have been updated and posted on the church website, and everybody involved in ministry is now being asked to read those new policies. The audiovisual system in the Wesley Room has been upgraded thanks to a legacy and some of the balance of the funds donated towards the kitchen refurbishment. Our finances ended the year with an encouraging surplus of £24,000. That's before they've been audited, but next year's budget we expect to be quite tight. The Christmas appeal for Gloucestershire Youth for Christ stands at £3,112 before gift aid. Finally, from the 31st of January, we're going to have a recorded service of morning prayer from the Minster on Sundays. This will offer a more formal service than the 10 o'clock, and we hope will complement the worship that is already on offer online. In addition to the liturgy, there will be hymns and a reflection on the readings, and it will be available on our YouTube channel from 8 o'clock on Sunday mornings. God bless you today.